Online study and an online coursework was great. The depth of information there is massive, actually. My name's Roger Shrapnel. I'm from Gibraltar. I'm living and working in Gibraltar in the duty-free industry. Before I started the course, what I was chiefly concerned about, I guess, would have been just getting through the theory. It's been a long time since I've sat down and done any kind of proper official learning. School was a long time ago, so that was I was a little bit concerned about that. Yeah. But yeah, that all went well. You know, chose Epty through recommendation. A friend of mine has gone through several courses with you guys, become a PT. She was actually my PT, and actually she was the one who prompted me to go and have a look at this because I've been working out and stuff now for a little while. And this is a way of me almost pulling together all that information and knowledge I've accrued over the last 3 years and sort of getting it into a more structured, formal format. I wanted to do the fitness instructor course, as I said, to just get a better and more and deeper understanding of fitness generally. I've always said that actually going into a gym and working out in a gym is a skill set. You can't just wander in there and start throwing bits of iron around. You do need to know what you're doing, and this has certainly helped me with that. I've actually come away from this with some fresh ideas of where I want to progress personally in terms of my fitness journey. The online study and an online coursework was great. The depth of information there is massive, actually. I put my hands up. I struggled with the coursework. I think it hit the busiest time of the year for me with work, and keeping up with that was a bit of a struggle. But we got there, and that's the main thing. And with a lot of help and understanding from your end, frankly. Support and guidance I got from Epty was excellent. The course content from a practical point of view was great. That's for me. Has probably been where I've learned the most. We go back to what I was saying about working in a gym being a skill set. I've been doing this for a couple of years now, working out, going to the gym, blah, blah, blah. And then you actually get with somebody who really knows how to get the form just right. And you suddenly realise, actually, yeah, waveform was okay. Now I can go away and actually I'm a lot better at it, which then gives you a lot more confidence as well. Which is again really useful for sort of moving that step onwards in terms of going up into the gym, being taken around and showing the machines, and then almost sort of says, well, okay, yeah, just go away and play with it for a while. Brilliant, because that's actually what you want, and you can talk to the other guys you're on the course with who've all picked up something from the presentation work that the instructors have done in the gym, and there's a good synergy there. So it's great to do that in a group as well. I was pretty comfortable with things like balancing a workout and everything, but the actual doing the exercises properly, especially the free weights, which is something I've not really got into a great deal hitherto. That's very useful. And that's something, as I said, I'm actually really pleased about because I can use that myself now, and I think I can take that now back home with me from a personal point of view, and move forward. In terms of going forward and delivering instruction to other people, very comfortable with it. Be quite happy to do that. Yeah, no issues there at all. In terms of meeting the expectations I had, yes, it has. And I try to say it's gone a bit beyond that. Partly because I've actually had a really good time. It's been a good laugh, which is always nice when you're on. I've been on training courses before where it's like, death by PowerPoint or something like that. You think, oh, why am I here? But no, this was actually really. It says this was just structured really well, and it was just good fun. So yeah, it's really worked for me. In terms of where I'm going to take this going forwards, I'm working with a friend of mine. We're running some boot camps, and that's. And now I can take this back to that. I also coach a couple of rugby teams under 14s and the women's teams back in Gib. And there's definitely stuff I can transfer from that. Maybe not necessarily getting everybody doing, squats and deadlifts and things like that. But it's just a way of thinking and structuring sessions and how you get the information across, if you like. So that's also been part of this as well, which we haven't really talked about a great deal, is actually how you instruct people, not necessarily what you're telling them, but how you do it, and which again has been, yeah, it's been pretty useful.